Welcome to Gridiron 816. I'm one of your hosts, Benny. We got Miles and David here today.
How we doing?
Woo! Just ending week 10, going into week 11 of the NFL season.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, let's get right into it today.
What do you know?
What do we know? We know that the Buccaneers put up 46 against the Panthers, 46-23.
Yep. Good on them for taking a beating last week and then coming back and putting their own beating on another team.
That's right, putting their own shellacking on the Panthers. But like you said, they just don't seem consistent.
Yeah.
The
Buccaneers. You never know.
You know, because
The
Giants might take them to overtime or get real close to it, and then the next week they get blown out, and then the week after that they,
Yep.
Yeah.
Craziness.
It is a big toss-up with the Buccaneers right now.
Tom Brady had a pretty good day. He threw for 341 yards and 3 touchdowns. Looked like kind of an average day for Tom Brady, but they came out with the dub.
Yep.
Definitely.
I did pick the Panthers in this game, so I did take a loss.
Teddy Bridgewater needs to throw the ball more when Christian McCaffrey's not playing,
Yeah. And
that's what I think. I think he's just not. He's the weapon that they need to use when
I agree. Yeah.
when they can't use Christian. And I just think could have thrown the ball more, but that's just me, I guess.
Good game.
All right, good game. What do we got next here? Dolphins putting up again a win against the Chargers. Raiders really blowing out the Broncos here.
How about Miami? Miami, that's 5 straight wins.
Seriously.
3 straight with Tua. Justin Herbert once again losing by 1 score. Crazy stuff. You feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But
You always
he's
feel
probably
bad
going to
for
win.
him.
As of now, I think he's the rookie of the year. But Tua is really great, and I saw if the playoffs ended today, they would be the 6th seed.
Wow.
If the playoffs ended today, we would be facing the Ravens. The Ravens would get the 7th seed. So I think if they can just hold on, man, I think the Dolphins could make the playoffs.
That is totally in the cards for them if they keep doing what they're doing for sure.
I think so too, and I think that'd be awesome.
That Raiders game, Drew Lock threw 4 picks.
Crazy.
And he has not been looking good lately. Just,
Yep, I saw something today that said they needed to fire John Elway. How many quarterbacks has John Elway hired since Peyton Manning
Didn't
retired?
complete half of his throws.
There you go.
Let's go through them. Quarterbacks in Denver since Peyton Manning has retired. So they tried Brock Osweiler, they tried Trevor, they tried Paxton Lynch, and then they signed
Case Keenum,
Joe Flacco.
Who else has started games for them? Brett Rappin in this season already.
Yeah,
who else?
someone else too. They were
Jeff Driscoll.
Jeff Driscoll. So it's like, and I get that was because they were hurt, but it's like they need someone. They need a franchise quarterback, and I thought Drew Lock might have been it near the end of last year.
Still to say the jury's still not out, and that's for certain. Still, like we don't know how good he's going to be. Still, he still could be a good quarterback.
Yeah.
But
like I was saying, he was good near the end of last year. I mean, they went like 4-1 or something.
He won. I believe 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. So I thought he was their franchise quarterback, but throwing 4 picks in a game, that's crazy.
I just don't think.
Why didn't they pull him out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He didn't have the experience.
Drew Lock's future is going to be interesting. I wonder how long he'll stay with the Broncos.
I threw the ball 47 times.
And he did not complete half of his passes.
That's crazy. Dumbass.
Good game. I know who the Raiders are losing to next week.
We're gonna dump truck the Raiders.
Dump them.
Yeah. Rams beating the Seahawks 23-16.
Yeah.
Seahawks lost
they did.
again.
Yeah, they
23-16.
Yeah.
Craziness, dude.
It is. Jared Goff threw for 27 for 37 and 302
What was that?
yards.
27 for 37?
10 incomplete passes out of 37 throws, 302 yards.
Dumbass.
All right, so Seattle they have been
Seahawks are going down
more pedestrian lately.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Russ has been throwing picks at a more, a higher rate.
Yeah, he's thrown like 10 picks this year or something. That's crazy.
I think he might be out of the MVP.
And people
vote
want
now.
him to be the MVP?
I think he might be out now. We'll see how he can finish the season.
Yeah, and then the Rams, I don't think people are really paying attention to the Rams even though they look pretty good. I don't hear anybody talking about the Rams. But then again, I don't have much to say about the Rams.
I don't either.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think, there's no, let me see the NFC records. There's no, even one-loss teams in the NFC, right? No, so the Rams could make the playoffs. I think people should pay attention to them, but like I said, I don't even have much to say about them.
Yeah.
NFC East. Who's their running back?
It's just weird to think about.
It was Henderson for part of the year, and I think it's I forget his name. I think it was Henderson.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, you would not have thought that Seahawks would be third in their division, tied with the Cardinals and Rams.
That's crazy.
Good game though. What do we want to look at here next?
Yeah, it was kind of surprising the Sunday night game, the Ravens-Patriots, that the Ravens ended up losing that game.
We all picked the Ravens to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Ravens
Each
are
week
not
the Ravens
the same team.
look
The
less and
Ravens-
less good.
The Ravens, 9 games into the year, have already lost more games than they did all season last year. Yeah. So they're just with that, they're not the same team. What do they need to work on?
It's just I think they've gotten predictable. I don't think they worked on anything to spice anything up. I think they went with the exact same offensive look this season, and
Yeah,
I thought
just
that was
give the
going
ball
to
to-
work, or just run it with Lamar or whatever it is, and it hasn't been working. And
Yep.
I don't think they just have gotten a little stale. That might be my answer to that. And teams have kind of figured out how to beat you. So
I agree.
Maybe
They have the same game plan.
maybe we need to work on that, and that's not something
Throw the
that's.
ball to Marquise Brown.
There you go. And he's been complaining about it. If your wide receiver's complaining about not getting targets, it's maybe he's being a diva, but get him targets. If he's that good, and he's a very talented player. All right.
Cardinals, Bills. What about that?
Yeah, how about this game? DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean, he broke the internet.
They gave him a 99 rating on Madden now.
He broke the internet. I
That's
think
cool.
Probably might be the play of the year.
Yeah.
So obviously so far, but it might end up being the play of the year
With the Jordan gloves
rest,
on.
with the rest exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the branding was perfect for
Seriously.
Michael Jordan and I mean, I don't even know. You're in triple coverage. One guy has to make a play on that ball, and they couldn't. That was
just insane.
He's a superior athlete. I mean, excellent game. I mean, we thought Diggs had the game winner.
Yep.
At the end of that
Right.
game. I mean, it was seconds left, and he got a touchdown pass, and
Yep. Nobody thought that DeAndre was gonna catch that ball.
no,
Oh yeah, that was probably the highlight of Week 10.
for sure.
Is there any other games that we want to talk about this
let's
week?
talk-
Significant
Can we
losses?
talk about the Chiefs game? Oh, there was no Chiefs game.
Oh, we missed the Chiefs.
Let's see.
No Chiefs game this week, boys. Sad episode of
What
Gridiron
about
816.
the
Only one
show?
a year.
Even though they lost, what about the show that Alex Smith put on?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
390
Oh, yeah.
yards.
that's a career high.
I mean, that is insane. And his first start back from a gruesome injury that almost took his life because of infection. I mean, just insane. He didn't have any touchdowns or anything, but 390 yards.
Yeah, putting up that kind of...
And they were able to tie the game really late, and then Lions were able to just get down. And Matt Prater's a great kicker. Matt Prater has the record for longest kick ever in the history of football, and he kicked a 59-yarder, and he nailed it. And
What was cool is what I noticed on that kick was that he wasn't even looking up. He just looked directly down at the ball.
Yeah.
Because he's such an accurate kicker. All he needed to do was just make sure he hit it square on, and he knew it was good to go. So
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy because I know some guys, they look straight up and they yank it.
Yeah.
That ball just goes. But
they got to look up like right when they kick the ball.
But
Right.
he was so
keeps us
so
focused.
focused on the ball that it was
Yeah.
a great kick, and he is a great kicker. But yeah, really interesting game. They had a chance to win that game with their kicker, I believe.
Yeah.
And they missed it. So
are the Giants leading the division yet?
I think the Eagles still are, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. At 3-5. That is horrible. At 3-5-1, and they have the divisional lead.
So does that mean they're still,
so
since they have 2 more losses, but they have the same amount of wins, does that still technically mean they're 2 games behind?
Well, once
it's
the
a
Giants
divisional record, so the divisional record has, I believe, I think that's what boils down.
Well, the Giants.
So how many games behind are the?
That means they got their bye first. So once they get their bye, it'll catch up, and it's because of that tie too.
I mean, it's still anyone's game. If Alex Smith can still keep playing the way he played, and I mean, just lead the team to a few wins, they could be in position.
Is this division too close to call, boys?
Oh yes.
I mean,
I believe
that's
so.
unbelievable.
CNN is saying this is too close to call.
It's too close to call, boys.
But yeah.
But I mean, I know we're not doing a total like divisional picks, but
I think one thing we could say is that the Cowboys probably aren't going to pull it out with all the problems they've been having.
Yeah, the 4th string.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
4 quarterbacks this year. I just don't think they're.
That was our initial pick, though.
And I like Mike McCarthy. I liked him when he was coaching in Green Bay. So I hate the Cowboys, but I feel bad for Mike McCarthy. I hope they don't jump the gun and say, "Well, let's just find somebody new." Even they probably won't. But.
I'm sure Jerry Jones will give him another year, but yeah, that's not definitely what they expected this season.
Don't tell me you hung on to Jason Garrett for
longer
10
than
years,
Mike McCarthy. Yeah,
but didn't give Mike McCarthy a second chance with Dak Prescott at QB all season.
But yeah, I think that was all the games we were going to cover this week. Those were all the really interesting ones that had.
Yeah, it was interesting. I will say it was interesting that the Jaguars gave the Packers a run for their money.
Oh, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was a close game, all game, and then
I think we all got Colts Titans wrong, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yep, and then also the Texans Browns, very low scoring game.
Man, poor Nick Foles got slammed to the ground at the end of that game against the Vikings.
Yeah, is he out for the season?
I still haven't heard anything on his status. So they said they were more optimistic because it wasn't as bad as they thought, but I still haven't heard anything concrete. So
gotcha.
If we find out anything, we will let you guys know.
All right.
What's next?
Great set of games we have here. David, tell us how we did this week in our picks.
Well, me and Miles were pretty much neck and neck. Miles, and we all just did pretty decent. None of us did very well, but Miles was 8-6, and then I went 500 at 7-7, and you went 6-8, one game behind that. Yeah.
All right. And so that
Miles is like 6 games out in front now, and the main one or something.
And like the NFC East,
what do I win?
It is too close to call.
I win the satisfaction of knowing I can pick games better than you guys.
Yeah.
That's it.
This season.
It's too close to call. Too close
I
to
still
call.
think I'm better.
All right. Do we have do we have players of the week this week, guys?
I gotta give mine to DeAndre Hopkins. I mean,
of course,
internet.
I'm also giving mine to DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean, baller.
I'm gonna go on the other side of the ball and say Stephon Diggs, because he had equally just as good of a game.
That's
besides having that. He also
had
a
the game winner.
catch.
He did have the game winner, but it just he can't account for a second touchdown.
Right.
Yeah, he's just so.
You couldn't
good.
have predicted something like that.
It's just we were talking about it earlier. It's just so great that he's really finding the same success that he had in Minnesota. It's
good. I don't know if we've talked about the Bills lost a game.
Yeah.
The Bills. I mean, they lost another game. That's better for us too.
Yeah, well, I think we are the only one team win. One lost team in the AFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in good position, and we really just need Pittsburgh to lose a game.
That's it.
Because we're ahead of them by 30 when it comes to the points stuff.
And if they lose
So
again,
we
Lose
really
a
just
few
need to
home
lose
games.
one. I really doubt the Steelers can't go 16-0. Come on.
No, and they're a week 9-0. I've talked about this. I don't think they're who they think they are. It's at 9-0. I think they're a soft 9-0. If that
people
makes sense.
The analysts say, they still say they think Chiefs.
That might
are
sound
best.
stupid, me saying a soft 9-0, but I think that's true. We could handle them, I think, on their best day. I do believe that.
All right. Let's go into some of the Week 11 picks here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Cardinals Seahawks. Who do we think is winning this one, boys?
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
I'm gonna go Seahawks too.
I am also going to go to the Seahawks. I know they've been on a downslope, but I still do have hope for this team.
Yeah, the Cardinals could easily win. I'm not gonna be disappointed if the Cardinals win or anything. It's anyone's ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody's ball game.
Who do you think is going to take Steelers Jaguars?
The Steelers.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
I'm going to say the Jag Steels on this one.
Really?
The Jag Steels have... What was that one team the Steelers were combined with?
The Steagles?
Yeah, the Steel. No. I'm going to give it to the Steelers.
But if the Jacksonville Jaguars win that game, we'll have to send them barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be amazing.
All right, Lions, Panthers.
Lions.
I will also say Lions.
I'm gonna go Panthers on that one.
That's a tough game.
Yeah.
Patriots, Texans. I will say the Patriots.
I'll say the Patriots. They prep really good. It's still Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I'll go Pats.
All right, Titans, Ravens.
Tough one.
It is, and I'm
Ravens.
starting to lose hope for the Ravens, and I will say Titans.
I'm going Titans too.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
Eagles,
a great game,
Browns. I think it'll be a low-scoring game where the Browns win.
I think the Eagles have gotten some of their shit together, in a sense, in the last couple weeks. I mean, they haven't looked amazing, but they look more consistent. So I think the Eagles might surprise them.
Yeah, I'll go Eagles.
Okay, Falcons, Saints.
Come on. Saints.
No, dude.
Saints.
Saints. Bengals, Washington. I'm gonna say Washington.
Yeah, let's go for Alex.
Yeah, definitely.
Joe Burrow's gonna win.
No
that
way.
game.
I'm going Washington.
way.
Okay.
Why would you even choose?
So I can get a pick against you
going
guys.
Bengals.
I'll go Bengals just for the sole purpose of getting ahead of you guys if they win.
All right. Jets, Chargers. I'm gonna give it to the Jets because fuck you, Justin Herbert.
The Chargers are gonna win that game.
No, they're gonna win the
I'm
game.
going
I'm giving it to the
Chargers.
Chargers. Definitely, not the Jets. The Dolphins, Broncos.
Dolphins, because Drew Lock has looked
Yeah,
horrible.
I'm gonna say Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Cowboys, Vikings. I don't think the Cowboys are gonna win that game.
Vikings have looked good too. Yep.
Vikings.
Vikings.
What about Packers, Colts? Colts have given us a few
That'll be a
surprises.
good game, but the Packers.
They've had a few surprising wins, and then the Packers have had a few surprising losses.
The Packers are gonna win though. I think it.
Yeah, Packers.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers could sleep at night knowing that he lost to Phillip Rivers. I don't think that can happen.
I'm just gonna throw it out there, Colts.
And you guys, it's Raider week.
Raider
It's Raider week, and we're pissed. I'm pissed.
We're gonna take our own victory.
I'm
lap.
so pissed at people saying that the Raiders are gonna win this game.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I mean.
We're playing in a fucking Vegas dump shit hole.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This is their Super Bowl.
It is.
This is their Super Bowl, okay? And they're acting like it.
They just won the AFC Championship a few weeks ago when they beat us, and this is their Super Bowl.
Yeah. So, and they're gonna get smacked. They think they're gonna come out and compete. I think we're gonna lose, or I think we're gonna win by at least 20. They're gonna lose by at least 20 points, and they're gonna
20 points.
Well, we ain't gonna.
What's your prediction?
At least 20 points.
I'm gonna say 42-21.
Yeah, that's a great. That's a great. Pick.
No field goals. Just
Nope. You know what? I'll say 41 because Harrison's been a little off.
Been a little off kilter. That's fine. You'll miss one.
All right.
Chiefs.
We all know who we have for that game. That's the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Raiders are gonna eat it.
Oh yeah. Our Monday night game is
It's a
going
Sunday.
to be
Monday night is
Yeah.
Bucks and Rams.
Rams
And
Bucks.
did you hear? The officiating crew
For
that
our game.
for the Monday night game.
Mhm.
It's gonna be the first all-black officiating crew.
That's awesome.
That's definitely a big step for sure.
It's really cool.
Exciting.
Who are we giving it to?
I'll go Bucks.
No one's talking about the Rams, though. I don't know. I'll give it to the Rams because I hate Tom Brady, and it'd be nice to see him lose.
I'll say Rams. Oh, yeah.
I think we just ensured David a win and a pick there, but whatever.
Who knows?
Let's see.
I might get it back with that Colts pick.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. That's all we got today. A little shorter episode. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see ya. Peace!
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.